So one of the reasons why a lot of artists and musicians struggle is because they don't have recurring revenue in their business. They don't have money coming in from their music or from just their business in general every single month. Here's a perfect example of a touring musician, especially one that's signed to a label, which I can really relate to, is you tour. You play all these shows. You get paid from the show. You get the merch money, all that stuff. You do a great show. Maybe you go out in November. But then you get home and you've paid all your band members, you've paid your mortgage, you've paid all your bills, and you've got what's little left over, right? But then December comes and now you started at zero again. And it's always like you come off this big high of all these shows, right? You get paid, everything like that. But then it's like, okay, well, what about next month, right? And because you're not getting any of that reoccurring revenue from Spotify or Apple Music or whatnot, because the label is taking that. You see, and this is why I do love Spotify as an independent artist, because if you do tour, anything you do and you promote your music long enough, you get that recurring revenue every single month. And it's honestly been the only way I've been able to survive and make music full time, is because I own my music and I get paid every single month. Every time someone streams my music on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, I get that reoccurring revenue. It's like the Netflix model, right? You pay the $9.95 a month, right, to Netflix. It's like a small little fee, but it adds up, and that's why they're like a billion-dollar company or multi-million-dollar company. Well, as artists and musicians, there's millions of fans out there that are streaming your music, and you get a little drip from that every single month. Right? And the more fans you get, the bigger the drip is. You know, you have merch, you have stuff that you sell, and then you get paid from that every single month. But when you go partner with a label, you're literally saying, hey, I'm going to give you 80%, and first, I'm only going to get money once I've sold anything, but they're going to take their piece first, but then they're only going to pay you every 4 months, twice a year, maybe. You know what I'm saying? If they don't deduct all these expenses. So stop going to look for partners with a record label and go into partnership with yourself. Go borrow from a bank, borrow from a friend, but don't partner with a label, because they love it, man. You go tour and you're their little slave that, you know, goes out and promotes the record. Well, they take all the money and then they get that money every single month. But you get the high of touring and whatnot. I love touring. I love playing shows. I'm all about it, right? But because I own my music now. But before then, it's like I'm touring for the label. And right when I get home, it's like, crap, man, I got to make money. I got to provide for my family. I got to provide for my daughter, my kids. Got to make more money to get back into the studio, all this stuff, right? So it's like you're constantly on this treadmill. So what I'm trying to say is you need to build your fan base, and you need to blow up that Spotify so you can get those Swiss dollars coming in. And Swiss dollars stands for sales while I sleep soundly, or streams while I sleep soundly. As I'm recording this video right now, people are listening to my music on Amazon, on Spotify, on Apple Music, on YouTube, on Tidal, wherever, right? They're streaming it, and I did the work once, but I get paid for it forever. You are in the right business model. You might need to just tweak your strategy, and that's why I need to come to this next Spotify challenge. Go to 10xyourfanbase.com/live challenge. Get a VIP ticket. Come. Ask the tough questions. Ask the hardest questions. Come listen to the questions other artists are asking, and let me coach you for 5 days straight. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be good. I look forward to seeing you there.